Welcome to this episode of Growth on Purpose with me, your host, Claire Chandler. This episode is brought to you by the Strategic Advisor Board and my company, Talent Boost. I help executives and business owners get their teams working together more effectively in less time with less cultural resistance so they can accelerate their business growth on purpose. Today, I want to talk about employee recognition. And I know that phrase makes a lot of you tune out because you think, well, that's really HR's job. And I'm here to tell you, it is every leader's responsibility from the top executive level on down to the frontline supervisor to recognize your employees in the most effective way. In fact, the top two drivers of employee engagement are feeling in on things, feeling included in the discussion, in the decisions that your company makes, and being recognized for the contributions that your people make. Those are the top two drivers. Study after study has shown that. Every year, every decade, these are the top two drivers. More so than salary, more so than benefits, more so even than the duties of the job. It's those two things, feeling in on things and being recognized for your contributions. So how do you do recognition right? Because there are so many ways you can do it wrong. You can do it not at all. You can do it publicly when people want it privately. And you can do it in ways that demotivate the people around you. Here's the quickest thing that you need to keep in mind, and it's very simple. You want to recognize the behaviors that you want to see repeated. Let me repeat that. Recognize the behaviors you want to see repeated. And the best ways to do that, and I'm going to give you three, are to be frequent, specific, and timely. What do I mean by that? When I say frequent, as a general rule, you want to recognize and praise your people 7 times for every 1 time you give them criticism or constructive feedback. People feel better, feel lighter, feel more energized, feel more motivated when the big and little contributions they make to your company are noticed, are called out. So make sure you are frequent in your recognition. Second is to be specific. It is not enough just to do what I call the recognition drive-by as you are speed walking between meetings and you see one of your employees and you vaguely recall they did something that was positive. Don't go, yeah, thank you for that thing you did that other day and whatever. Yeah, great job. Keep it up. No one's going to respond to that. No one's going to see that as authentic, and no one's going to be motivated to continue to strive and to contribute their best efforts, their best ideas, their best talents. So be very specific about what you are recognizing, because again, you want to recognize the behavior you want to see repeated. And the third way to do recognition right is to be timely. And what I mean by that is you want to recognize that behavior, that performance, that contribution as soon after you have observed it or have been, your attention was called to that behavior as possible. It's not enough to do it during an annual performance review. In fact, if you're waiting until the end of your performance year to give your employees any sort of positive reinforcement, I would be shocked if they're still there come year end. So you want to be very timely in your recognition. And just a quick note on how you do it. As you get to know your people, and as a leader, it is your obligation, it is your duty, and it should be your honor to get to know your people. You want to also get to know how they prefer to be recognized. Do they prefer to be recognized in private or in public in front of a group? So be very sensitive to what is going to motivate them the most. Again, keep in mind that recognition drives engagement. Engagement leads to more productive employees. And the more productive employees you have on your team, the more profitable your business will be. So thank you for watching this episode of Growth on Purpose. I hope you gained at least one valuable tip you can apply to your business. This is just one small part of my 9-step system I use with my clients to help them build commitment, align their leaders, and accelerate their growth. I've put together a 1-page roadmap that spells out this whole 9-step system for Growth on Purpose. If you'd like a free copy, just click the link in the description below. And as always, please make sure to add your comments, like, and subscribe to this channel so you can get daily updates.